For over 70 years, Epic has empowered individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. A leader in providing education, employment, and residential opportunities, Epic offers a variety of inspiring programs that encourage individuals to be more immersed in both community and life. What began as a service for 10 individuals now serves 12 counties, enriching the lives of countless throughout the Central Illinois region. Epic, celebrating 70 years of empowering people and inspiring capabilities.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 9th annual Epic Bon Appetit event. I'm Mike Eunice. I am your honorary guest host for this evening, and tonight we are going to be making hummus. And so I am, oh, no, they don't want me to cook Lebanese food? Oh, heck. Well, I just learned that I am not going to be cooking hummus for you tonight, but I am welcoming you to this event. And I want to say congratulations to Epic. I think it was last October or November that I was asked to be tonight's honorary chair. Obviously, the world has changed since then, but nevertheless, when Ron Anthony asks you to do something, you simply can't say no. And anybody that knows Ron Anthony knows that that is true. As a proud Lebanese American, it is my honor to be here tonight as we learn and cook Lebanese food together. It has also been my honor to work with Epic in my 10 years as state legislator for the General Assembly. And I have come to know Epic and come to respect Epic deeply. And I congratulate Epic not only for being creative on a successful event like tonight's, but just everything that they do in the community. In my 10 years working in the General Assembly, working with organizations like Epic have been the most rewarding during my time. I always knew that I wasn't going to be in the General Assembly forever, but I always knew that no matter what I went on to do, it was going to have some form of helping people. And that's why I'm so proud to now be with Unity Point Health and being a big part of the community still and able to still help people. And so I look forward to the relationships that I have with all of you continuing, and I look forward to working with all of you well into the future. And at this time, it is my pleasure to turn it over to my good friend from the Greg and Dan Show, Greg Batten of WMBD. Greg, it's all yours. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Eunice. That is good news for all of us that you are not preparing tonight's meal. We're very happy about that. Mike's a wonderful man who has done a wonderful job for this community, and not the least of which is for Epic. And welcome, as he said, to the 9th annual Bon Appetit. I've been part of this for now a little bit, the last few years. Usually I'm looking out to a sea of people that are hungry, and they're having fun, and they're talking, and we cook food, and we have a nice meal together. That's exactly what's going to happen tonight. You can see me. You'll see our chefs in a couple of minutes, but I can't see you. I assume some of you are wearing pajamas. That's not bad. That's not a bad thing. So welcome, have fun. I do have some business for you before we get started here at the beautiful Peoria, Marriott, Pere Marquette Hotel. We have some instructions for you to go online. You need 2 devices to do this well this evening. You need to have a tablet or a computer to be watching me, perhaps, or you can stream me on your phone. And then everything else, in order to bid and donate, is going to happen on the other device. That's just, it'd be much easier if you do it that way. The One Cause Giving Center page is what you're looking for. If you text, as we see on the screen, Bon Appetit 2020, to that number, 243-725, you will receive your registration text message back from One Cause. Just click that link and you're logged in. If you make any sort of donation throughout the night, you will be entered into a door prize that we will give away at the evening. And the evening this is going to be done at 7 o'clock, so you have until 7 to make your donations and to be entered into that drawing. You will also find on that page a flip book, a digital flip book that will take you through everything. Click on the How to Participate tab if you need help on how to bid or how to donate. If you purchased a meal kit, which I hope you are getting ready to enjoy here shortly. We're going to start preparing those soon, but first, a few words from Epic's CEO, Kim Cornwell.
Thanks, Greg. Good evening, everyone. We did not expect this year's event to be a digital one, but here we are. Thank you so much for your continued support and excitement for our live version. As unfortunate as it is that we couldn't have Chef Julie participate with us, we're just as excited to host a whole new experience for you with two amazing local chefs. For those of you who purchased a meal kit for this evening, I hope you enjoy the taste of Lebanon. For 70 years, Epic, or Park as we were known previously, has refused to accept a diagnosis as an identity. Since 1950, we have continued to be at the forefront of creating and offering resources for the disability community. Today, we're proud to share the stories of our successes and to continue to bring awareness to all the amazing things that people with cognitive differences are capable of accomplishing. Epic supports people in using their skills and education to work, volunteer, and support the well-being of our communities. Our world is ever-changing right now, but I still want to take the opportunity to personally invite you to join us on September 10th for our birthday bash, celebrating 70 years of empowering people and inspiring capabilities. Thank you all for investing in the vital services of Epic, and bon appetit.
Thank you, Kim. Now, we want to thank some sponsors before we get going. In the categories of presenting platinum and diamond sponsors, a big thank you to AMT, Unity Point Health, Two Brothers, Associated Bank, Cullinan Properties, and Hediger and Myers. Thank you, folks, for your participation in making this a successful evening. Bon appetit is what this is about. It's about enjoying a wonderful meal. I'm sure you're getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. 70 years of Epic. What a milestone, as Kim was talking about. What a great history. Despite of what's going on in the world today, Epic doesn't stop. They still are doing wonderful work. They need us. They need you to help. That's what this evening is about, not only to have some fun and enjoy some great food, but to help them with their mission. So we thank you for participating. There's a few ways you can do that tonight. Hop on the Giving Center and do all sorts of things. Here's a slide that'll tell you a little bit more. Text again, Bon Appetit 2020 to 24 37 25, that number right there. Receive your registration text message from One Cause. That's the folks helping us out. Click that link to get logged in. There you have silent auction items you can bid on. You can also buy raffle tickets for the beautiful Bremer jewelry piece that we'll show you in a little bit. CSA crates of wonderful produce that they grow at Epic. Epicasso ceramic tiles and more. And you can do that throughout the evening. You can do that while you're still watching us cook and do all the things. So please feel free to go and adventure, and please donate. Now, the Bremer jewelry piece, Kim is modeling right now for us, right there, beautiful. I'm going to read what I have the description. Classic diamond duo from the family at Bremer Jewelry, 14-karat white gold graduated diamond necklace and hoop earrings. They're gorgeous. Buy a raffle ticket. We will be giving those away before this hour is over. Also, if Kim, you would show off that beautiful piece over here. The Epicasso, they do wonderful artwork at Epic. If you've never had a chance to go into that art studio, it's jaw-dropping. And this piece is called Squeegeed Flowers. Sandra was the person who painted this. It's 3x2. It would look great in your living room. It was submitted also to the local Art Pop Billboard contest, so you may see that on a giant billboard one of these days. Also, you can bid on that this evening. Use that One Cause link, and off you go. Now, to get things started, thank you, Kim, very much, appreciate that. To get things started, we have special guests, Chef John Scrivner. He's the chef here at Peoria, Marriott, Pere, Marquette. And along with him, Rose Smith from Pita's Mediterranian Wraps. Folks, good to see you both.
Greg, hello, how are you?
Doing great. We're grateful for you guys doing everything you're doing this evening. We're going to have this wonderful Lebanese meal that we're going to get into in a second. But first, we have to start off with...
We have some pomegranate sangria tonight. Something nice and refreshing on a hot summer day. So,
and what goes into that?
Okay, well, first...
And do I have this at home if I'm at home?
Yes,
I have this, right?
in the meal kits,
Okay.
came equipped with the Pinot Grigio here, which was donated.
All right.
And we have our cocktail kits as well. You
Okay.
can actually mix inside this kit here. That's why we put it in that container.
Nice. Okay.
So inside, we have a couple orange slices, and in the black cup, there is a pomegranate concentrate, orange syrup, a little orange blossom water, which is kind of a floral flavor,
Okay.
and lemon juice, okay? So all you gotta do is, the cocktail kit has the oranges in there. We're gonna add a little bit of ice here.
All right, you mix that up. They'll follow you, and then
Okay.
in the shot, and then Rose and I are going to talk about food for a second.
Very good.
As much as I enjoy the sangria, and we'll get to that in a second. We are going. Oh, a big thank you, Rose, to Prexshot Pharmacy. They donated. They're our sponsor for the wine. Thank you, Prexshot. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. Now tell us about Pita's Mediterranean and your love of Lebanese food.
It's a small family restaurant that we get together to cook, and we prepare all of our food from scratch.
What
So-
is it? Growing up here, I certainly know Mr. Eunice, and I know so many folks who the love of that food is something special. What is that?
It brings family together to prepare it, because it's family gathering to prepare all this food.
Right,
So-
like this evening. Isn't it strange? I mean, we're not in a room full of 100 people or 500 people, but there's that many people out right now having a family gathering with us.
That's what brings the family together,
Yeah.
food and
so-
love.
And love and food.
Love and food.
And think about that this evening as we go through this next hour or so. That's what we're here for Epic for, too. The love for this organization. Right?
Absolutely.
Well, I can't wait to see what you guys are going to do, because the evening is a Lebanese meal, and we'll get to all of that in a minute. Are you ready to pour?
Yes, now that everything's mixed, you can put your lid back on, give it kind of a swirl, and we're ready to go. 3 glasses tonight.
Oh, I thought that was mine right there in the big cup.
And it'll pour straight from the cup into your favorite wine glass. That one's for Greg, it's the big one.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Do
All
we,
right.
in this world of social distancing, do we cheers? We don't really cheer, so we'll have to fake cheer.
Fake cheers works.
We'll have to fake cheer. We hope you are cheering at home, cheersing, or whatever it is. Raise a toast to Epic, to all you folks who have helped this evening. Let's get started. Chef John and Rose Smith from Pita's, they've spent a lot of time putting some stuff together. Let's start with the appetizers. Ready?
All right, let's
do
go.
it. Let's do it.
Good evening. Hi, my name is Chef John from the Peoria Marriott Pere Marquette, and this is Rose Smith.
From Pita's Mediterranean wraps.
Thank you very much for welcoming us into your home tonight. Thank you to Epic for getting us all together. And thank you to everybody who purchased a meal kit. We're going to have a great time cooking together tonight. Rose, can you let us know what's on the menu?
So the menu for your appetizers, we're going to have tabbouleh, hummus and bread, and a vegetarian grape leaves.
All right. And what are we going to have for our entrees tonight?
We're going to have cabbage rolls, green beans, chicken and rice, and kibbe ball and kafta.
Wonderful. I love kafta. This is my favorite.
They're delicious.
All right. So first things first, we're going to get cooking right away. And if everyone can set their ovens at 350 degrees, we're going to get a couple items in as soon as it's hot.
So our first appetizer is tabbouleh. It's chopped parsley, diced tomatoes, and your seasoning that comes with it. So first of all, we're going to show you how your tabbouleh was pre-made. You're prepared. Chef John's going to go ahead and chopping some parsley.
Yes, and thank you to Epic for providing the parsley for this tonight. We really appreciate the Epic Garden Program and all that they do. The hotel's been dealing with them for years, and they've had some wonderful, wonderful produce around here. So the first things first, we're going to have to chop your parsley. There's a couple of things to keep in mind. You want to have it clean first and foremost, and we want to actually keep the stems. Some people will take the parsley and pick it off the stems. The stem actually has a lot of the flavor in it, so we want to chop that in to get the flavor into the tabbouleh, right, Rose?
You got it.
Okay, so what I do is you take your bunch of parsley and get it really close together, and you hold your knife, you pinch the blade with your fingers, and hold the bottom, and go really small like this. Right down, and you use your hand kind of as the guide on the inside of the knife there. Be very careful with this. You don't have to go fast when you first get started. And once you get everything chopped here, you can go even smaller by taking the knife and rocking it back and forth like that. And you can get a smaller cut that way of your parsley. Just watch that pinky to make sure it doesn't wander. Okay? What's the next step, Rose, after we have our chopped parsley?
So here's your chopped parsley. You want to add your tomatoes. And then you also were provided with a little ground wheat burgle. That gives it, you just want to use it just a pinch, just to give it a little color.
So tell me a little bit about the bulgur.
Burgle.
How did you pronounce that?
I've
heard it pronounced a couple different ways.
We say burgle, we say wheat. So you just want to put a little bit in there. You have to soak it in cold water first. So that's one of the things you have to do first. And then add it onto your tomatoes and your parsley mix and your dressing. And that has lemon juice, salt, and olive oil. You want to add it on there.
All right.
And then you want to toss it. So the best way to toss your tabbouleh is just you go like this with your hands.
I like your technique. You've done that once or twice.
Done it many times. And your tabbouleh is done.
Wonderful. So how would you plate something like this?
You want to put it on something
Want a plate like this?
Yep.
Okay. So here, for presentation, we can take a little bit of the tabbouleh here and put it on the side.
Yep.
And what would you typically serve this with?
You could lettuce, romaine lettuce. That would be a great combination with that.
Romaine lettuce leaves?
Yep.
Okay, wonderful. Now, if you're entertaining at home and you make some tabbouleh, I'll show you guys a quick little garnish that we can do. It's a tomato rose. And all you need, everyone has these at home. I have a fresh tomato and a peeler. And to do this, all you have to do is peel the tomato, starting at the top, and you make one long continuous ribbon, like so. Go around and around. Like this. Okay, so once you have your tomato peel, you get the parsley off. And then you wrap it with the shiny side in, okay? And all you do is twist, twist, twist around your finger like this. Keeping it all together there. And then when it's done, it blossoms out like a flower. And you can put it right on your tabbouleh right there.
That looks great.
Wonderful. All right, Rose, and tell us how we did the hummus tonight.
The hummus, you use pre-cooked chickpeas, or you cook it at home. If you like, we use freshly cooked. You want to puree it in your blender with garlic, lemon juice, salt, and a little water. And that's what it goes in there, so it's all pureed all together. And you want to add a little tahini to it. And
what is tahini?
Tahini is made out of sesame paste. So it's a paste. You want to mix it together to give it the actual taste.
So it's kind of like peanut butter, but just with sesame seeds.
It's made with sesame seeds.
Okay,
so, yeah.
Wonderful.
So, and then this is all pureed together, and that is your final product.
Okay, and you would serve it like this on a plate or in a bowl?
In a bowl if you like, and then drizzle on it a little olive oil to give it extra taste.
Excellent. And then
the bread.
And we included the naan bread here as well. That'll work. You can warm it up in the oven, or you can warm it up on the grill if you have a grill at home that you can turn on quick. And all you have to do when it's done is cut it into pieces like this. There we go.
And it's ready to go.
Wonderful.
Enjoy.
All right, Rose, can you show me the grape leaves are next, right?
Sure. I'm going to have you roll them for me.
Oh, wow, okay.
So you just get a little bit and put it right here in the center.
A little bit of the rice. So what's in the rice here?
The rice has diced tomatoes, chopped onion, olive oil, lemon juice, and salt.
Okay, that sounds delicious. So this is a vegetarian item as well?
It's a vegetarian item,
Wonderful.
Yes.
Is that enough?
That's too much.
That's too much. Okay, I'll take a little bit out then.
Let's do it together.
Okay, do it together. Wonderful.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so tell me about the grape leaves. Do you you buy these, are they pickled or are they cooked?
They're pickled. I buy them pickled.
Okay.
So yeah, and then you want to just kind of like fold it in like this.
Start at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fold it. Do the sides.
So tuck it in and do
Tuck
the
it in.
sides.
And voila, it's
Oh
done.
wow, you're quick at that. Okay, let's see. I did put too much, didn't I? There we go.
That looks perfect.
Okay, and then what do we do with them after they're done?
And then we cook them. We cook them since they're vegetarian. We cook them with water, lemon juice, and salt. So that's the only thing that goes in it. And then you want to cook them for about an hour. First, they start bubbling on low heat until they're done.
Now, can you eat these cold or hot? Or?
You can have them cold or hot.
Awesome. I like mine cold myself.
Yes, because it does not have any meat in it, so you could have it either way you like.
Wonderful. So, and if you did serve them with meat, what kind of meat would you use?
We usually ground beef. Some people like it with lamb, but it's mainly either beef or lamb.
All right, delicious. Thank you, Rose.
You're welcome.
All right, those appetizers look great. I hope you're enjoying those while your dinner is heating up. And welcome back to the beautiful Peoria Marriott Pere Marquette Hotel. I'm Greg Batten. There are some sponsors, more sponsors, tons of sponsors we need to thank so much. These are our Emerald and Ruby sponsors: Architectural Design Group, Busey Bank, CEFQ, OSF Healthcare, Professional Therapy Services, Heinold Banmart, Voice Spring, Maui Gym, McMahill and Sons, Clifton Larson Allen, Pekin Insurance, Paradise, CityLink, Davis and Campbell, Muir Omni Graphics, Mike and Natalie Eunice, Health Staff, Professional Benefits Administration, Unland, Samantle, G&D Integrated, River City Construction, and Cool Insurance. We can't do all of this without all those folks. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Now, also, let's take a look at why our community, not only those folks, but all of you watching right now, loves Epic.
For over 70 years, Epic has empowered individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. In order to continue to provide the services people deserve, Epic relies on the generous support and donations of families, volunteers, and members of our community.
When we first knew that our daughter had been impacted by cerebral palsy, it's for me, it's about where do you go?
I remember a conversation I had 40 years ago with the director of public aid, and I was asking about state funding and how insufficient it was to provide quality services. And his response was, we don't fund for quality, we fund to provide adequate services.
The truth of the matter is, when it comes down to the bottom line, particularly for folks with special needs, if not Epic, then who?
Julie's entire quality of life has been the result of our relationship with Epic.
It was very difficult finding a placement for a person with autism when we were ready to move Thomas back to Illinois. And it's my understanding that the house that Thomas was moved into was one of the first in the area that was established for people with multiple disabilities to include autism.
It is extremely important that business owners that have been blessed and been given opportunities, that they maybe pause and realize that they could give back. Maybe not so much just monetarily, but they could hire employees from Epic. You know, Josh, when he comes in here, he's such a positive influence on all my members. If he doesn't make it in on a specific day, people are asking.
What does Epic do? It creates value and transfers value. But it's qualitative value. It's not quantitative value. You can't measure it.
I don't give to Epic. I get more from Epic than I ever give to them. Their people truly, truly inspire me. I get goosebumps when I get to go in and work with their individuals. It's a true honor, and I love Epic.
So give until it hurts.
As that gentleman said, if not Epic, then who? That is a powerful statement, and for 70 years, it's been answered by the folks providing these services. That's why we're here. That's why we would have celebrated in a big room with all of you, but now we're celebrating around Central Illinois, in your homes, in your offices, and with me here at the Pere Marquette. In your kit tonight, you got a story card. It's an Epic story card, It is a story of how families have relied on Epic for support over the years. For those of you at home, try to read that card, please, and put yourself in their position. What would you do? What would you ask for? What would you be thinking about? And think about that as we go through this evening, because this evening is about supporting all the folks, not just the ones you saw in that video, but so many others that need our help. Here's how you can do it. Enjoy this meal, first of all. That's what it's about, celebrating the love, as Rose Smith said earlier, the love of food. And then go to the silent auction items on your screen. I hope, again, you've figured all of that out and that you can bid on those silent auction items. We got some wonderful things for you to buy. Bremer raffle tickets, please buy those, and you'll get that beautiful set that we saw Kim wearing earlier. By the way, both of those items, the silent auction and the Bremer raffle, closes at 6:45, so you have about 20 minutes. Don't wait till the last second, please, because it will shut at 6:45. The CSA crates, great things that they do at the Harvest Program. They grow produce. You can subscribe to those crates and take them home and enjoy them with your family. And you can just donate. There's a donate button on this One Cause program that allows you just to donate from your heart this evening. Now, we are here to celebrate a meal, right? We are here to enjoy some great Lebanese cooking. And here's Chef John and Rose Smith with more.
All right. Well, thank you, Greg, for that. And thank you guys for hanging in there with us. Hopefully you enjoyed your appetizer course and learned a little bit about Lebanese cuisine in the process. All right, Rose, what are we going to be working on next?
We're going to be working on your main course, which is going to be cabbage rolls, chicken and rice, green beans, and kibibal and kafta.
And these items are all already in the oven, so they'll be ready to go by the time this demo is over, right?
You got it, yes.
All right. Okay, so first things first, cabbage rolls.
We're going to show you how to roll cabbage rolls.
Okay.
So if you want to get a leaf.
Okay, so how did you prepare this cabbage?
I blanch it. I usually get the whole cabbage. I heat up water and I blanch it, put it in there to blanch it.
Okay, so you have the whole head of cabbage?
The whole head of
wow,
cabbage.
You need a big pot for that, don't you?
You got it.
All right.
So yes. So this one's already blanched and ready to roll. So.
Okay, so it's rice stuffing?
Rice and ground beef. You want to grab one?
Yeah. Like this?
Like
a little bit of stuffing, please. All right.
That's too much.
That's too much?
That's too much.
Okay.
That's.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm feeling hungry right now.
And then you just want to tuck it in.
Tuck it in.
And go.
And just roll it up.
Roll it up and it's ready.
Very good.
Yeah.
So Rose, can you please tell me about the kibbe?
The kibbe, it's one of the Lebanese traditional dish, and it's very popular. The way it's made, it's just family usually sits together, prepare it together, and they have dinner together. So it's more of a family type dish.
Wonderful. So what do we have here? What is this mixture?
Right here we have the kibbe mixture. It's made out of beef that we grind it till it feels like butter texture. We grind with the onion, basil, green mint.
Okay.
And
so you grind the herbs and everything into the beef?
By itself.
Wow.
You grind the meat and then you do the vegetables next, and then you pre-soak your ground beef, your ground wheat. That's part of the mixture, and then it has salt, black pepper, and spices.
Wonderful. What spices go in there?
I usually use allspice.
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 Okay, wonderful.
Yes.
That's what I'm smelling here. It's very aromatic.
Yes.
Okay, and then what do we have in the mixture here? What are you going to do with that?
The mixture, this is going to be set on the inside. So the mixture, we pre-cook the ground beef with diced onion, and the spices that we add, it's salt, black pepper, allspice, and pomegranate molasses.
Pomegranate molasses, what is that?
It's made out of pomegranate.
Is it sweet or how?
It's
what does
sour.
It taste like? Sour.
It has a little sweet and sour taste to it.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
All right. Well, show me how to roll these. They kind of look like little footballs. Those are great.
Yeah. You just want to get some in your hands. You want to wet your hands a little bit.
Oh, wet your hands first.
Yeah.
Okay.
To give it a little better texture.
Okay. So
roll it.
Roll a ball here.
Yeah.
Very good.
And then with your finger, make it kind of like.
Okay. And are you doing the cone on that side?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you want to put a little bit of the meat stuffing on the inside.
A little meat stuffing in here. Yeah. Okay. How much? Oh wow, yours is bigger than mine. I gotta roll mine bigger. Okay.
That looks
there
good.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, a little meat stuffing in here.
Uh-huh. And then you just want to close it up.
Close it up like so.
Yep. And then now it's the shape of a little football.
Wonderful. So what do we do from here?
And then this one, it's deep fried. That's the best way of having it. It's deep fried.
Okay, so you deep fried these before they came out?
Yes.
Okay, they'll be deep fried in your meal kits tonight as well. So all you have to do is bake it off
In
and
the oven.
it's ready to eat. All right, Rose, so what do we have next?
Now we're going to make the kafta.
The kaftas.
The
Okay.
kaftas.
So what do we have here in this mixture?
The mixture, it's ground beef, diced onion, diced parsley, and mixed with salt, black pepper, and kafta spices.
Oh, delicious. And we're gonna grill it off today?
We are going to, yes.
Awesome. So if you have a grill at home and you want to turn it on, this is a great way to do it. Or how else can you cook them as well?
So you could heat them up in the skillet, yeah.
Okay, so you can heat it in the skillet too if you don't want to go outside and turn the grill on.
Yep.
Okay, so you're just taking the mixture and
So you take the mixture, you shape it like a little up,
okay.
like a long, and then you want to put your the skewers in there.
Almost like a little hot dog shape. Yeah.
You get, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit here too.
And that's,
And then yours in your meal kit tonight will already be on the skewer and they'll be cooked off and ready, so you just have to reheat. So if you want to put them on the grill to reheat, you can do that and get the smoky flavor, or you can put them right in the skillet or even in the oven to make it simple. All right, and then when we do these, we're gonna put them right on the grill here. Excellent. Do a couple more. Oh, that smells amazing.
it does.
How many of these have you made before? And what's the biggest batch of kaftas you've ever made?
I made some for 100 people.
100 people, oh my goodness, that's a lot of people to serve. So tell me more about your restaurant. Tell me how you got started.
Well, I developed my passion for cooking is through my mother. My mother could boil water, put salt, black pepper, and nobody could do it the same way.
Wow.
She was an excellent cook, and me and her, we've always sat in the kitchen a lot of times together. So we kind of like, I watch her cook and I ask her questions, and we bounce, ideas off each other, and that's how I learned to cook. I learned it all I owe it all to my mother.
Oh, that's very special. So it just really, when you're cooking, you're really cooking from the heart then.
I'm cooking with love and from my heart.
That's what this cuisine's all about, and that's what our family event's about tonight. Thank you for welcoming us into your homes, and we can cook with your family too.
And then it's all like Lebanese dinners. It's usually a whole bunch of families that get together, and that's why we call it family time.
Wonderful. Well, that's beautiful, Rose. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. All right. Just kind of turn these to get a little sear.
That smells delicious.
This is wonderful.
Oh, that looks really good.
All right, so Rose, these look beautiful off the grill.
And they are delicious, believe me.
All right, well, enjoy at home. Is there any sauce or anything you can serve with this?
You can add, you're gonna have tahini in there, so you could serve it with tahini, and you could use also tahini for your kibbeh.
Oh, it goes in the kibbeh as well, too.
Yes, it's a good combination together.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much, Rose.
You are welcome.
All right. All right, and let's head back to the Pere Marquette with Greg Batten.
Thanks, Chef John and Rose. We appreciate that. It looks great. I hope your meal is turning out as well as theirs did in your home. Welcome back to the beautiful Peoria Marriott Pere Marquette Hotel. I'm Greg Batten. Now, this is what's going on. We have more sponsors to thank because we have a ton of people in this community that love Epic. Here are our Sapphire, Pearl, and in-kind donors. Please remember to thank them when you see somebody from Caterpillar, IT360, OSF Center for Health, RSM, Mutual of America Financial Group, Hilltop Wealth Management, Corey's Pub, Uftring Auto Group, Lariat Steakhouse, Bard Optical, Technocraft, Heights Finance, Prexshot Compounding Pharmacy, Vanaken Services, Farnsworth Group, Urist, F&M Bank, Keith Boswell, Illinois Automobile Dealers Association, Scott Communication Services, Bremer Jewelry, Jenna Kathleen Portraits, R.K. Dixon, G.P. Miller, Peoria Marriott, Pere Marquette Hotel, and Pita's Mediterranean wraps. Now, we want you to go ahead and enjoy your dinner. Please do so and pretend you're in this giant ballroom here at the Pere Marquette, and we're talking and you're still enjoying your dinner, but you're doing it at home. So we understand it's a little bit different. Please do that. But we're also asking you to take this moment to feel from your heart what you could do for Epic. So as you enjoy this beautiful meal that Rose and Chef John have put together, please watch this from our friend Morgan.
Through job placement services, Epic helps match individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities to local businesses and organizations to meet their employment needs. This is where we met Morgan. She started in our culinary certificate class, where she earned her food handler's permit. While taking that class, she also enrolled in Epic's pre-employment class, where she was referred to our job placement program that eventually got her hired at Hy-Vee.
I'm Morgan Fulton. At Hy-Vee, I am the packager and bakery clerk. I get to help at the front, at the donut case, cut bread, do cake orders, package cakes.
The Epic employees have a lot of responsibilities here at the stores. We have some of them in the bakery, some up front, in charge of bagging and getting carts. And, they think that's a little job here at the store, but that's really a big job. It's the last person our customer sees before they go out. They help the customer out. They're always greeting customers as they come in. And then back in the bakery, that's a service department. So they're back there servicing the people right when they come to the counter, and that's great for everybody.
We learned how to interview and how to apply and do resumes. And then the other one was culinary class. And we just learned how to cook and how to measure.
Having a job at Hy-Vee has enabled Morgan to meet new friends, save money, and become more independent.
Working at Hy-Vee lets me save for a vacation. Maybe Mexico or the Bahamas. Every day is great.
Together, we can elevate the voices, strengths, and positive contributions of people with disabilities.
My name is Morgan. I work at Hy-Vee and I am Epic.
Morgan, nice job. That was beautiful. And this is when I ask you, as if I was standing in front of you for real, to think about what you have seen in the last 45 minutes or so. We have an organization celebrating their 70th anniversary. They help individuals grow, become members of our community. The community benefits, they benefit, we all benefit. And now we are in extremely unusual times right now. We all know it. We all feel some pressure. We all feel maybe a little fear or anger or angst. Put that aside for a second. Think about what you've seen so far. Think about Morgan. Think about the folks we saw in that video a little bit ago. If not Epic, then who? And this is if you were at the event that you've maybe come to many years, Bon Appetit, 9 years in a row, we would ask you to hold up a paddle. You had been given a paddle when you walked in the room with a number on it. And I would start numbers. I would start probably high numbers. Who wants to give arbitrarily $1,000? And then we'd come down, right? You've seen that. Well, we're not doing that way tonight. We can't, obviously. But we can ask you to donate. Now, coming up in 6 minutes are auction items, which hopefully you are looking at and shopping while I'm talking and while you're eating dinner on the app. That closes at 6:45. So please bid. If you want to up your bid, please do. That's a donation to Epic. If you want to buy raffle tickets for the Bremer jewelry that we're going to give away this evening, we'll announce that coming up at the end of this program. Please do that now. You have also 6 minutes to do that. We will close that at 6:45. There's another way that's a paddle raiser. That is, there's a donate button. Just push it. Just push that button. Donate $50, $100, $1,000, whatever you would like to donate, please donate. We do have a wonderful donation that has been given to us in the name of Gary Littlejohn. Someone has already given us $7,000. So please, please follow along in the spirit of that person who gave anonymously in that gentleman's name, or anybody that you know that has received services from Epic over the years. For 70 years, there's a lot of people we know, right? Just think about it. I know it's comfortable right now. You're in your kitchen, you're in your living room, you're enjoying your dinner that Chef John and Rose have made, and that's great. But they need our help, and these are unusual times. They don't close. They don't furlough. They're a 24/7 service-oriented organization to people or for people who need extra love and care. That's it. It's simple as that. So wherever you are in your life right now, I hope you're safe and happy and enjoying this evening, enjoying this program. But do you have a little to give us? Do you have a little bit extra to give us? Also, you'll probably see in your program, I hope you've looked at it, the artwork. We showed you art earlier, but the folks at Epic are fantastic at art, and they have a wonderful art program that I used to have a list of, but I think I might have lost it, of the names of, oh, here we go. Here's some of the art that is from Picasso, that's what they call it. It's their art studio and gallery. We already saw Squeegeed Flowers, but you've also looked at Untamed Dinner Party. You've looked at Rolling on the River, I hope. Oh, no, that's something different. That's a whole different thing. I'm sorry. The painting comes from the Epic Picasso. The other items to talk about are the Untamed Dinner Party. That's a delectable dining experience for 13 people plus yourself. There's a Rolling on the River. You're out going out on a ship into the Illinois River when it is all allowed to do so safely. And there is an item, a piece of Chicago Bears history that you can please donate to and bid on. All of that money goes to help to fund all the services that you've been seeing this evening that Epic provides. So far, we have I don't know if I have any numbers up, but we had the $7,000. I do see some other numbers and names. You can, I can see some of your names as you donate. There's Mary, thank you. There's a donation from Mary. I don't have to read your name if you don't want to, so you can go anonymous if you feel so inclined. But we do need the assistance this evening. So please, donate, increase your bid on your silent auction item, or get that raffle ticket that you've been waiting, or buy another one for the Bremer jewelry. All of those will help. The last two, the auction and Bremer, stops at 6:45, and please donate now. We're almost out of time. The numbers are going up. We appreciate that very much. Now, coming up, we've got one more thing to do. We've got dessert. Don't we have dessert? We've got to have dessert. We'll have dessert and come back in just a second.
All right, now welcome back to the kitchen. It's time for some dessert. I want to say thanks again for letting us come into your homes tonight and cook dinner with you. Hopefully it's been a wonderful family experience for you guys as it has been for us. And thank you also to our family at Epic and this opportunity to come out tonight and really raise funds for a great cause. You know, everything that they do is wonderful, and even in the tough times of the coronavirus, this is more than essential what they're able to do for the community. So Rose, tell me about the baklava.
The baklava, first of all, what we're gonna do, you probably heated your butter, and you wanna take it and kind of like spread it over your pan.
Okay. Can I help with that?
Absolutely.
All right.
And then I'm gonna take a couple of sheets of the phyllo dough.
Okay. Wow, that's very thin.
It's very, very thin. So.
Add butter on between?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And that's the last layer.
Okay. So you did 2 layers?
2 layers.
Okay.
And then now we're gonna do the mixture, which is ground walnuts that we mix with a little sugar, orange blossom water, and rose water. And you wanna spread it equally.
So orange blossom water and rose water.
Water, yes.
Tell me about that. Does the orange blossom water taste like an orange, or does it taste like a blossom?
Blossom, it's,
okay.
It's made out of blossom, so it does taste like a blossom.
So it's a little bit floral in flavor.
It is, yes.
And do you pack this down?
You wanna pack it down.
Wow, that smells a little bit perfumey. It smells delicious. Wonderful.
And you want to do your last layering. And then before we put any more butter, we have to cut it first.
Oh, you cut it before the last butter?
You have to
Okay.
cut it, yes.
Here's a knife for you, Rose.
Okay. You could cut it as small pieces or larger pieces, depending on your gathering.
So if you guys attended last year's sponsor reveal event, you've already had this baklava before, and we're happy to share it with everybody in your homes today and show you kind of how it was made.
It's really easy to make. It's a little time consuming, but the end result, it's delicious.
So it's not just like mixing a cake, is it?
No, it's not.
Is there a reason that we have the diamond shape, or is it just for looks?
Just for looks, really. It's just you could cut it the way however you like, but it's just the shape of it. When it looks a diamond shape, it gives it a totally different appeal.
Awesome.
And then now you would add more butter on it.
Brush the butter on top,
Yeah.
then. Okay.
And then put it in the oven. You want to heat your oven to 350, turn it back on low because you can't overcook, you can't cook it fast. So then just let it cook. When it turns golden brown like this color, you know it's ready. When you take it out of the oven, you get your syrup and you sprinkle it all over it.
So what kind of syrup would you put on there?
I usually make homemade syrup. It's made out of sugar, water, and citric acid or
Okay.
lemon juice. You could use either one. And
Okay.
That's what it's made.
And it just kind of soaks in there. And
It soaks in it, and
really
then
sweet.
when it's all cooked and done, you want to hold it with the spoon and lift it up. When it's all kind of drizzled together, that means it's ready. You add your rose water and your orange blossom water, and it's ready to go.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, Rose.
You are welcome. It's my pleasure.
Hope you guys enjoyed your authentic home-cooked Lebanese meal, and thank you, Rose, for providing all this today.
You're welcome.
I'll have to go see her sometime down at Pita's.
Please do.
Wonderful.
And then hopefully we made it easy for you. You do not have to clean up. You just have to enjoy. We're hoping you enjoyed your dinner, and with no cleanup. So hopefully we'll see you soon.
Have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
All right, folks, I hope you enjoyed that dinner. It was beautiful. I can't wait to have mine when I get home this evening. Greg Batten here at the Hotel Pere Marquette, the Marriott Pere Marquette here in downtown Peoria. Now, through the magic of cameras and things, please welcome Chef John and Rose. Come on back, guys. Nice job, everybody. Way to go. You did it.
Thank you for joining us tonight. Yeah,
Good job.
Thanks for inviting us in.
Tell us a little bit about the challenge of, is there anything about that meal you prepared tonight that if me or Mike Eunice was going to try to make it home, you would tell us not to do? Like, is there a danger in that meal?
There's no danger. No.
You can't mess it up?
Nope.
I don't believe you, Rose.
It's easy.
I can mess up a lot of stuff. I can do that.
It's very easy.
very
You have to cook it with love, though.
Okay.
You have to prepare it with love.
I know Chef John knows how to do that. John, do you, when you look at different foods, like this particular evening was a Lebanese style, right? Lebanese theme. Do you learn things every time? Do you learn
Every
things
time.
every time?
I'm very fortunate to be able to work with Rose on this. She taught me a lot about Lebanese food. So.
And is there any particular trick that you think that you would give to me? Like, don't overcook something. I'm just looking for help because I'm not good in the kitchen. So I'm looking for free advice right here.
Well, she said it best. Just do it with love. Cook with
Okay.
love, and the end result it'll be better for it.
There's somebody at
You'll
home.
know some
That's not enough for that somebody at home right now. The love thing doesn't work. Well, thank you guys for doing everything you've done. Now, one of the things, you see some beautiful produce up here. This is also from Epic.
Well, the herbs are, yes.
The herbs are, they grow all kinds of things. I think they're planting just recently, right?
Yes.
And so the gardens are getting ready to go. And then you can subscribe to these CSA crates, they call them, where people will deliver to you or you pick up crates full of beautiful produce. And does the Pere use it?
Yes, we do. We've been involved with the Epic Garden program for a couple of years now, and they have some phenomenal stuff and have it super fresh and local and, of course, supporting the great cause.
Well, and what is it about fresh produce better than the stuff that sometimes you end up
Well,
using?
the stuff at the store is nice, but it goes on a truck, it sits there for a while.
Right.
point A to point B to point C. You know, Epic, it comes straight from the garden and it's in your house in a day.
Well, and think you were talking about the love part. The love part. You're exactly right. So the love of planting it, growing it, tending it, harvesting it, and then getting it to somebody who enjoys it.
Absolutely.
It's fantastic. Well, thank you both very much for everything you've done this evening.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it. Everybody at home is applauding you. I can feel it. I can feel it. They're applauding you. Now, we do have a couple of things to take care of. If you donated this evening, you were entered into a raffle. We have some raffle items. I'll announce those winners coming up in a couple of seconds. Also, we're going to give you the name of the person who won the Bremer jewelry in just a second. But before we do that, I want you to be reminded of something. It's 70 years of Epic. And there's a birthday party going to happen. And I think we got a little something about that, don't we? Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. I'll just say it's this. It's September 10th. It's September 10th. It's 70 years of empowering people and inspiring capabilities. For those of you who always forget what EPIC stands for, that's what it is. Empowering people and inspiring capabilities. 70 years. It's going to happen September 10th. Keep an eye on your inbox and your mailbox for reminders of how to attend that event. And who knows how it'll be. We don't know what's going to happen, but we'll make it happen, right? So the winner of the Bremer jewelry is, and I usually love doing this in person because somebody will squeal, and then there will be people that will groan. So you guys don't do either of that, okay? But congratulations to Julianne Matthews. Julianne Matthews is our winner for the Bremer jewelry. And do I have the prize winners of the raffle people? Not the raffle, but the people that were entered? Gift cards? Oh, that's what they are? Okay, thank you very much. But do we know their names? Do we know names? Oh, thanks. I'm sorry. I didn't see it. $100 Bronze Frog gift card to Heather Delabre, I'm going with. $25 Russell Cycling to Lindy Endress. $50 Country Club Barbecue, Beth Britton. $25 Tartan Inn gift card to Cam Boswell. So thank you to everyone who donated this evening. It is not too late to donate. You can donate all the way up to midnight. So if you're sitting there this evening, you have another one of those delicious sangrias, you start thinking about what a wonderful meal you had this evening. And then you start thinking about, seriously, everything that everyone is doing at Epic to make our community better. Just hit that just before you go to bed. Just do it just before you go to sleep. Hit the donate button. Toss us $50. Toss us $100. If you got more to give, that's fantastic too. All of it goes to do so many things that you've seen in this hour. It's been an unusual broadcast. It's been an evening of firsts. Thank you to everybody here at the Peoria Marriott Hotel Pere Marquette. Thank you to Rose from Pita's Mediterranian Wraps, Chef John over here, both lovingly providing you that meal this evening. I can't believe how they pulled that off. And I believe we will sign off and say, be looking for our next Bon Appetit. Bon Appetit is on March 25th of 2021. And I believe, I can see it, we're going to be right over there. We're going to be right across the hall, right? And we'll see all of you in person the next time. So on behalf of everyone at Epic, I'm Greg Batten. Have a wonderful evening. Thanks for participating.
For over 70 years, EPIC has empowered individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. A leader in providing education, employment, and residential opportunities, EPIC offers a variety of inspiring programs that encourage individuals to be more immersed in both community and life. What began as a service for 10 individuals now serves 12 counties, enriching the lives of countless throughout the Central Illinois region. EPIC, celebrating 70 years of empowering people and inspiring capabilities.